money would be kept separate, and I could not stake a claim to anything that was hers and vice versa. In the case of a divorce, I would also have to repay my wife and my in-laws for having supported me while I was working on my business, since they had occasionally sent money to my wife to help us out while we were living together. It was a reminder that I was indebted to them, which I thought was kind of unnecessary at that time. I'm pretty sure that they included a clause stating that even my wife would not be able to stake a claim to anything that was mine, so it would all be fair. The agreement even stated that if we decided to have a joint account, the money from that would also be divided based on who had contributed more, because my in-laws had just assumed that throughout our marriage, my wife would be supporting me. When they approached me with it, they told me that signing off on it would be the only way for them to feel safe about accepting me as their son-in-law. It was quite insulting for several reasons. Firstly, they just assumed that I would always rely on my wife and would never be able to make something of myself, which was an unfair assumption in itself, because I was already working quite hard at the time to get my business going so that I wouldn't be a burden on my wife or anybody else. Secondly, even before I quit my job to start my own business, they had never liked me. They had a problem with me right from the beginning, from the first time that my wife brought me to her house to introduce me to her parents, because they did not think that I was good